The world is ending in 24 hours. What do you do? Finish my assignments. I thrive under pressure. Chaotic neutral. Plot twist assignment is to destroy the world in 36 hours. Don't panic and carry a towel. Now there goes a fraud who knows where his towel is. I'm catching STDs like they're Pokemon. And then find out the apocalypse was averted. Not his apocalypse. This is like a horrible B-rated movie villain plot. They ended the apocalypse. So I must create a new one. So I didn't collect my STDs in vain. Does everyone know or just me? Because that changes things. If everyone knows that I hunker down with my loved ones. If only I know, then I go out and have a bacchanalian gorge fest of true excess. Why not both? A bacchanalian gorge fest of true excess with the ones you love. Pretend it isn't and just keep on keeping on. Go down to the Winchester and have a pint and wait for this whole thing to blow over. Stay in my house and take a nap. I ain't going out where everyone is running around crazy. I'd sit on my roof to have a better view. Tell everyone the honest truth. Hey Dylan, before the world ends, I just want to tell you that you suck. Ardakayao in particular. I didn't know I needed this sub. Thank you. Really depends on how for sure that 24 hours is. Man, you got me thinking. Imagine it was some predicted date, like the Mayan apocalypse, and everyone started going nuts and doing everything they couldn't and shouldn't do, breaking every law and code of ethics. Not just chaos or the purge, but a complete psychotic nightmare for those last 24 hours. Just to find out they got the year wrong. We are stuck together for just 365 more days now. Coming soon to a theater near you. Apocalypse not. Apocalypse later. Do everything that is socially unacceptable that I've always wanted to do. 23.59 hours later. Apu, find out this was a self-fulfilling prophecy. You were told the world ends in 24 hours because you end the world in 24 hours because you believe you only have 24 hours left to live. Become another masturbating Pompey love man. Hope that dude finished. It was one heck of an eruption. Buy hundreds of tennis balls. Run into every animal shelter and let every dog out of the cage and have a massive game of fetch. Laugh whilst I don't allow people on my spaceship. Emergency room, I mean. Tell my crush I like them. Yeah. Wish it would all really end so I could do that. At least that would ease the pain. I mean, not allowing people on my spaceship. Delete my browser history just in case. Eat me some garlic bread. A lot of garlic bread. It just occurred to me I haven't had garlic bread since I got diagnosed with diabetes. It used to be my favorite thing to eat. That is tear-jerking. Cut the tag off my mattress. What is wrong with you? Do something that isn't so barbaric. Christ. My wife. And what do you do with the rest of the 23 hours 59 minutes? Practice my kegels. My good sir. Eat 5 pounds of Taco Bell and take a bunch of laxatives. I want to feel like I'm making the world end. Eat 5 pounds of Taco Bell and take a bunch of laxatives. Aren't those the same thing? According to my battered and bruised arsehole, yes, they are. Play one match of Battlefield so that time flies faster. Siege of Shanghai or Metro, am I right? Drive home. Hang out with my family. Take the dogs for a nice run at the dog park and let them play until a couple hours before the end. Then go home and put on the Blues Brothers and reminisce with my parents about how my brother and I used to dance to the soundtrack record. Cook some steaks for everyone, dogs included, and just enjoy the company until the end. I love the sincere and real responses like yours. I live in Florida now. Guess at that point I can finally surrender to the Florida man energy and just do Florida man stuff for the whole day. Then at the end of the day try to ride an alligator. Either I die early or die riding an alligator. I would be pissed as duck if I die before the end of world. I wanna watch that. Videotape all the NFL games without the express written consent of the NFL. Then you get held up at the pearly gates, being served a cease and desist letter. Like heaven has lawyers, sure. Wish I had a partner I could spoon with. Maybe ladle we could fork. Double pun. That deserves an upvote. Accept defeat and stare at a wall. Would get naked to represent my freedom. Take a heroic dose of LSD. Go on Reddit and read the replies to this question. So basically hug your family and go be a criminal. My husband and I have discussed this. We would hole up in the bedroom with a ton of snacks. Then at hour 20, we'd take a bunch of sedatives. Not enough to die just in case the world didn't end, but enough to pass out in each other's arms. We'd sedate the dogs. Too. See, I'm in both mind. But probably want to see through my eyes how my world got ended. I don't know why I'm so curious about things movies like 2012 interest me more. I completely understand I'm gonna freak out when things gets real, but still I would still need to see it. No a-hole here. Seeing a mega tsunami coming towards me would be ducking terrifying. Well, my daughter goes to school 8 hours away, so I guess my wife and I will have sex. Then load the other 2 kids up. Stop by and see my parents. And then we'll head up there to where she is. Then we'll probably just sit somewhere and enjoy our time together. If it's 8 hours normally it'll probably be more like 256 hours after applying the apocalypse traffic multiplier. Drive alone through Highway 1. Windows down. Hair loose. Play all my favorite music and contemplate how wonderful my life was. Basically just take it all in and enjoy my last day of life. You'll probably be stuck in a monumental traffic jam. I'm just picturing a few thousand cars at standstill, all trying to blare 2 tickets to paradise. It's the end of the world as we know it. Let it go. Claire de Lune. Final countdown and shake it off all at the same time. Edit: I was short 1 ticket. You missed Highway to Heck and Danger Zone. Alexa, play the final countdown for 24 hours. Genius. I would correct people's incorrect spelling on Reddit. Genius. Guess I'll die. Probably a lot of raw dogging with any woman who's willing. Hey you over there, you look like a woman. You want to knock it around. At that point in my life, what do I have to lose besides my dignity? But in practice it would more so be me texting XGFS with a wide text LOL. Apologize to my wife. Try to reconcile the shit that's brought us to the divorce we are going through. It all seems small and insignificant when the world's about to end. I have no idea what you are going through, dude, so apologies if this is an overstep, but it sounds like this is something you could do anyways. Hope it works out for you. See username. Spend every second with my husband and my puppy, cuddling, kissing, playing, being joyful and enjoying last precious moments together. Celebrate my ass off because I finally get to see my wife again. Lost her to cancer last December. Drive down to the pet store and buy the freedom of all those dogs. Let them run free in a field. Don't tell anyone and spend a normal Sunday with my wife and kids. Go out on top. The answer is heroin. Whatever you would do, it would probably be a lot greater if you did it on heroin. Pick up early. Dealers will run out fast. Plus, they have families too. Celebrate. I won't have to die of cancer. My son won't have to live without me. My husband won't have to miss me. We can all spend one more day together, then get wiped out with the rest of the planet. Wow. This broke me. I don't really have the words nor the mental capacity to express to you how I'd like to tell you how sorry I'm for you. I truly hope your cancer and your treatment go as well as possible. You're so strong. So strong. I wish you and your family as best as I possibly can. I'm not a religious guy, but I'm sending you my thoughts and prayers. This is the most wholesome comment. You seem like a kind and empathetic person. Hope your life is good to you. I'm going to dig a hole with a shovel. I won't stop. My family wants a hug. Piss off. Go hug a tree. I got a hole to dig. To prepare myself for my combo cremation burial. They could join me, I guess. But no complaining about how dirty it is. I wasn't prepared for company. Pretend I'm older than I really am and do the stuff I never would have unless I was married. Murder my abuser. and eat some cake over her corpse. Steal a somewhat fast car that can get into the 200s and go speeding down the highway. Give my guinea pigs every carrot and veggie in the house. Also finally let them try chicken, since that seems to be Zion's main desire in life, lol. For those who don't know, guinea pigs are strict vegetarian, and meat or carbs could kill them easily. Put myself into a pre-diabetic coma by paying someone to drive me to the cheesecake factory. Eat as much cherry and strawberry cheesecake as humanly possible. If that does not work out, going to New York for that famous New York sliced pizza. In my final hours, go to Chicago. Find a dance club where they play 90s house music, do drugs and have unprotected sex. All I want is to leave this world with a full belly and a smile on my face. I dunno. I know work is going to be pretty damn far down my list of things to do, so I'd imagine everyone else is going to be feeling the same way. Might be pretty hard to do anything that requires employees. Spend all my money. I didn't work for all this for no reason. Area 51. I really am curious what's there. First, maximum out all my credit cards. Find someone who will agree to have the raunchiest, most uncontrollable sex with me for hours. Thank the universe for my human experience that it granted me. We can only hope that the next existence after this, wherever it may be, will be peaceful and rewarding. The good news is, not a damn thing is anyone's problem anymore. My brother and his co-worker, both welders, were driving to a job in the work truck, with the new apprentice sitting between them. A question came on the radio show they were listening to. If you only had 15 minutes left to live, what would you want to spend it doing? My brother's friend said I'd want to fight someone. My brother said I'd want to duck someone. They both turned to the apprentice and said sucks to be you. Listen to music and watch as the world ends. Giant meteor. I'm watching it crash. Falling moon. Still watching it fall. Make my list of enemies shorter. Would proudly tell my mother how much she hurt me and tell my crush that I love them. Get my family all together to hug and hold hands. Look at all the pictures. Distract the kids the best we can. Grab my wife and our dog and have the best 24-hour date of our lives. Give her a kiss at 23 hours and 59 seconds and thank her for a wonderful life. Couldn't think of a better way to go out. Walk around like I don't give a F and look for ways to help or comfort people. Kiss my best friend. I've been in love and have wanted to do it for so long. If we are both gonna be dead in 24 hours, why not? GD flip, shrooms, acid and ecstasy. FK it. When it goes down, I want to see it go down in style. Spend the whole 24 hours masturbating. I'm sick, so just take rest. Call my close family members and friends and tell them I love them if they pick up. Try my hardest to think of a reachable place that is special to me, or some place that brought me peace, a happy experience. Grab my husband and try to navigate to that place together as quickly as possible. If he is interested in that last journey together, it's entirely possible that someone at the end of the world may need to do their own thing right before the world ends. Spend time just being and coming to terms with the end. Once we reach that place, I do what I do now. Drink and party. I'm going out with a bang. I imagine a bunch of bangs will put together one massive final show. So find out where that's gonna be. Get all the food, water, stuff I'll need and head there.